We've done it before. We've done it before, a few big World Cup games in Australia. We've got a few niggles at the moment. I don't think one practice session now is going to make too much of a difference. We've trained really well in this tournament thus far. I don't think our intensity's been good. We've had great practice sessions. We just feel it might be just a good day to just connect as a team and do something other than cricket. So we will be spending time together. It won't be on a cricket field, it will be somewhere else. I suppose we're missing the two big players in JP and Faf, which is, I think, important for us to have a solid 2 or 3 batters in our top 4, guys who scored a certain strike rate. Hashim is one of those guys, and Faf is the other guy that we look at holding an innings together, and obviously he wasn't there in the last 2 games, and obviously Riley and Hashim played superbly well in Pretoria, and no one quite hung around long enough after Hashim got out early in Potchefstroom. So having a batter that's willing to graft through 40 overs is something that we need to do, that we need to have. When you've only got Hashim who does that consistently, it becomes a bit of a problem, because Faf's the other guy that also tends to do that really well for us. You look at the New Zealand-England one-day series, there were shots played left, right and centre, and you got to find the right balance between being over-attacking and being too defensive. Hashim and Faf have got that balance, and other players still probably need to find that balance. Some of the younger players in our side, so it's a work in process and something that we're very aware of and trying to remedy. They're a quality side, they've got good depth. You look at their bowlers, they've got a guy that's not even playing, Matt Henry, who can bowl 150, so they've got really good depth. We're not surprised by their performances. We know they've got a good system in place in New Zealand. Their domestic cricket seems to be producing good players, and they've still got some match winners in their side. So you look at, they've still got a reasonably experienced side with guys like Guptill and Kane Williamson, Grant Elliott, Luke Ronke. They've still got a nucleus of a very good side, so not surprised at all. Very good. He's been outstanding for us. He's really got a lot of potential. He's still young, and I think the management of him is going to be important. That's why we probably didn't want to play him in Potchefstroom. We didn't think conditions might suit him in Potchefstroom. And he's still a baby. He's 20. For him to play every single one-day and T20 can be taxing on a young body like that, so we need to manage him carefully. Every series is important. South African media, South African public can be harsh. They want wins, and we're fully aware that we need to win this series. Considering our performance in Bangladesh, tomorrow is an important game for us. We haven't. It's been a bit disjointed, having 3 one-dayers, then 2 test matches rained off, a couple of T20s, now 3 one-days again, and there have been a few babies born, a few chopping and changing with non-availabilities and stuff like that. So we haven't got that continuity yet. We haven't found that recipe yet. New Zealand have just come off a nice tour. In England, they've come off a nice tour in Zimbabwe, where they've been playing together as a unit. We haven't had that yet since our World Cup. This is our 5th one-day international, and under trying conditions, we need to be able to adjust better than we have at the moment. That's the frustrating thing. We've had 3 months off, a couple of games of cricket, 2 weeks off, a couple of games of cricket, another month off. So it's difficult to get things going, but fortunately India is a long tour. I think it's 76 days, and hopefully we'll find our feet soon. There's at least players will all be prepared going into that with good weather conditions in September in South Africa. So whether they have their franchises to work with, or we go up and work with players individually, still needs to be finalised, but at least players will be in the swing of things by the time we get to India.